Vuitton. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo. Pull that. We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Ooh. Then she turn around and throw it in reverse though. Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice.
Inside the show, here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting out west in the American League, Mike Leake got the W while striking out 16 as the Mariners downed the A's 6-1. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
The center fielder.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Left side, but well foul. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back to the track. Gone! A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting third,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Number 10, Edwin.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run homer for Domingo Santana. First home run of the campaign for him, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
In now, Ryan Healy. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Seattle leads this one 3-0. Wade LeBlanc gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series. That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery fouled off. Hit to short. Beckham comes up with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And another foul ball. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Santana. In there, a base hit. Profar isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball up. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's 0 for 5. Grounded up the first baseline, fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the A's scratch for 1 on the strength of this RBI triple. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So striding in, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting it.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Throwing to second. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. Line towards center field. Pinder is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Malik Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On he pops it up. Chapman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. At the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fly ball out toward right field. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 4-1 in favor of the M's. Digging in now, Matt Chapman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Waiting on it is Smith. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Chad Pinder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 0-1 the count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Piscotty is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pinder on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Liner toward right center. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up. Gordon is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They trail it 4-1. Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Grossman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in, Tim Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. No balls and 1 strike. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the M's 5 and the A's 1. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, and they'll need him to get something going here. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mitch Haniger.
Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. A fly out and a single for him so far. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there.
Now
That's
batting.
a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now
so
batting.
stepping in, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Has a look, now the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Matt Chapman is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nick Hundley becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Tim Beckham.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. In the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
The batter.
Ready once again, D. Gordon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pinder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Malik Smith will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Seager has it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Next for Seattle, Edwin Encarnacion. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
In now, Mitch Haniger. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Grossman facing back to the track, to the wall. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. but what we saw today is not the norm.
One away. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Line toward right center. Pinder is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Up next for
So
Seattle.
striding forward now, Tim Beckham.
Yeah.
Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Now Beckham with a swing and a deep drive to left. Grossman racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the Mariners 8 and the A's 1. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, nothing in 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the 2nd out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. We can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts.
Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Lou Trevino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, fouled away. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Comes set with the 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Grossman is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
High in the air out to center field. Pinder is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Healy. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the stretch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Popped up. Olsen is there for it. And the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mariners lead it 11-1. Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Chapman is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Oh, and 2, here it is. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Santana is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Now to the plate, Chad Pinder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Navarez waits on it, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in now for the Mariners, Tim Beckham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Beckham.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Grossman is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Malik Smith. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Edwin Encarnacion. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Beckham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Now in the box, Marcus Semien starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Navarez over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Oakland.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So chalk that one up as an E6, and you really can't believe it out there. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled off. Piscotty, the runner at first with 2 gone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Seattle posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Wade LeBlanc gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 11 runs on 22 hits. 3 errors, they left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Mariners pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they dismantled the A's 11-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.